We're going to be talking about how to connect with your emotions so that you can really dive into what your purpose and your calling is. And when you find your purpose and your calling and you say it out loud for the very first time, it is like magic. It is like magic. Okay, here we go. So we are going to use our emotions as our compass. Emotions are so fun. They are so fun. But a lot of times we don't want to feel our emotions because we don't want to feel pain or guilt or any of those bad emotions. But what you're going to learn is how important those bad emotions are so that you can connect with what is good emotion and what is alignment and what is going to feel right for you. So emotions always come up for a reason. There's always a moment or an opportunity for us to learn from our emotions. But a lot of times we don't understand them. I don't know about you, but I know I have said countless times, I don't really understand myself. And the more you are connected within, the more you're going to be able to really align with your feelings and steer your emotions so that you can stay in alignment. Or maybe you have a limiting belief that comes up that you need to revisit and re-look at so that you can get to your next level of success. As you grow in your business, you are always going to have these doubts, these insecurities, these fears come up, but they're going to be at a different caliber. So being able to really zone in on what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, what triggers you will be a game changer, not only in your business, but in your life. So use your emotions as an internal compass. We know what misalignment feels like when we're feeling down, when we're in a funk, when we just don't feel right. We all know how that feels. So when those times come up, I'm going to teach you how do you navigate out of that so that you can get back in good vibrations, get back into connection with your why, and really understand what things you need to work on or what fears, doubts that you may be putting out into the universe and blocking abundance from coming your way. So if you feel bad, it means that you're believing something that isn't true. Your higher self is telling you that you're focusing on the wrong thing. This higher version of yourself is going to be like your little angel on your shoulder. She is going to tell you when you are in alignment and when you're not. And when you're feeling like crap, it means that there's a belief going on somewhere that isn't in alignment with who you are and what you stand for and what you believe to be true. Whenever that happens, instead of sulking in the misery or feeling sorry for yourself or whatever it may be, it's really important to use these tools and these strategies that I'm going to give you to really dig into the problem. We're not going to mask them. We're not going to run away. We're not going to just think, oh, I'm just in a mood today, which it is okay to be in a mood, but a lot of times there's something there that needs to be uncovered, needs to be reframed, whatever it may be. So when you feel bad, just know, hey, there's nothing to panic about. There's nothing to feel bad about. This is just my higher self saying I need to shift the focus on something. And it always is right. It's always right. So this, I took Ashley Gordon's money mindset course bundle, which was absolutely fabulous. And she used a graphic similar to this. I mocked it up, but it really gave me a good visual of what alignment is, what alignment looks like. And this yellow right here, that's source, whether it's God, the universe, spirits, angels, whatever it is you believe to be the higher power above all of us, that is source. And when we are born, when we come into this planet, when we are created, we are in complete alignment. We have an intention and we have an original purpose that we were put on this planet with. And that is in 100% alignment. That's true to who we are. That is what our soul is. It is what our soul is. So when our soul is connected to the intended purpose, we are in our most aligned state. That is our truth. That is who we are. No ifs, ands, or buts. Okay? But as life happens, as we are raised, as we grow, as we have experiences, whether it's trauma, teachers, parents, grandparents, sisters, brothers, whoever it may be, we have external influences that come into our lives. Okay? These are called triggers. These triggers, when they're not aligned with what we believe to be true, pushes us out of alignment. Okay, so this is us, and each time something happens that isn't our truth, our beliefs are skewed, or we're told something and that just becomes our new reality, even though it's not our real reality, we step out of alignment. So this is the same person stepping out of alignment. This does not feel good. When we don't feel good, it's because we're out of alignment. And when we are out of alignment, it's like the universe is saying, whoa, lady, take a hot minute and reflect on what's going on, because this isn't your truth. You need to chill out. And this happens all the time, you guys. This happens all the time, but you are going to become a master of when this happens to you, because you're going to know what alignment is and you know what alignment isn't. But you need to know what alignment isn't so that you know what alignment is. Make sense? It's like a scale. You've got to balance it out. You have to feel bad. You have to feel out of alignment to stay in alignment to what is true for you. But as time goes on and these things happen and we're not feeling good or we're triggered, by stepping back into appreciation, it'll help bring you back towards the center. Okay, so I am grateful for the things that I have in my life. I am living the life I desire. I am worthy of success. I am stronger than I was yesterday. I am good enough. I am successful. By getting back into that state of mind, you will start to feel better and those negative feelings will start to disintegrate. For example, when I'm feeling like crap, let's say I have a launch and it's not what in my mind I thought it was going to be. It causes me to feel out of alignment. I start thinking I'm not good enough. I ask, what am I doing? Why do I feel this way? And journal it out. It's going to give you an opportunity to reflect on your reality. And if you're focusing on the wrong thing and it's not in line with your true intention and your purpose, that's out of alignment. So if I'm sitting here focusing on sales when I don't want to be focused on sales ever, I'm not going to feel right. Therefore, when I ask myself, what am I doing? I'm focusing on sales. So that explains why I feel out of alignment. So here I'm going to shift my focus back to making an impact, and that's why I coach. And that will put you right back in alignment. It'll put you back on the track that you need to be in, and it gives you an opportunity like, whoa, sister, you need to take it back a notch, because that's not who you are. You aren't focused and worried about sales. You are focused on making an impact in people's lives and being an inspiration so that people want to take action to become better versions of themselves. See how that works? Cool. So when you are in connection with your calling, when you're in connection with your purpose, it feels amazing. It feels absolutely incredible. And I cannot wait for each and every one of you to do this in the next training, because it's so empowering to know, yeah, that is what I'm supposed to be doing, and know that things will change. Things are going to change. So just because this is your purpose now does not mean it'll be your purpose in 6 months from now. It'll evolve because you will evolve. But what is true for you in this moment is going to unfold before you, and you're going to be able to really hone in on, what am I doing here on this planet? What am I meant to be doing right now? And who the heck am I? And when you are in alignment, it feels easy. It feels easy. It feels good. You feel happy. You feel overjoyed. You feel all of these great emotions when you are in alignment. So the power of alignment, like I said, it becomes easy to know when you're on track and when you're off. If you don't ever get out of alignment, how do you know when you're in alignment? So they go hand in hand. And this is done through your emotions. Whether you feel good, you're on alignment. If you're not feeling good, you are out of alignment. And it's that simple. It's that simple. When you're out of alignment, you may feel anger, sadness, guilt, shame, resentment, depression, self-loathing. All of these feelings can be summed up into one single word, and that word is fear. All of these words are like bedazzled for fear. Okay, they all come from a place of fear. When you're angry at something, you're probably fearful of something. When you're sad about something, it's probably because you're fearful of an outcome or whatever it may be. It all stems from fear. And when there's fear, you're simply believing in lack. And lack is being without or not having enough of a particular thing. When you are focused on lack, you will receive lack. When you are focused on abundance, you will receive abundance. It's that simple. It's true. I'm living proof of it. When you're focusing on fear all the time, you're going to continue to attract what you fear the most. If you are facing financial difficulty right now and you are focused on that thing, that piece of your life where there's never enough money, I don't have enough to pay the bills, my business is starting off slow. If you're coming from a place of that, you are not going to gain momentum towards what you want to achieve. You're not. Because you're focusing on what you do not have instead of being grateful and embracing where you're at right now on your journey, because you are exactly where you need to be right at this moment. So there are two emotions in this universe, and that is love and fear. When you are in a place of love, you are in alignment. When you are in a place of fear, you are out of alignment. Just like in alignment, out of alignment, love, fear. So under love comes joy, love, obviously, gratitude, excitement, bliss, ambition, and connection. And when fear, you get anger, anxiety, guilt, disgust, shame, resentment, and depression. So here's a real life example for you to put this in perspective and how the lack plays into a place of fear. So you feel anxious to go on live video and you announce that you're anxious to announce that you're a health and wellness coach and are leaving your network marketing business. So where is the lack belief? So you may feel anxious because people will judge you and not take you seriously. You may also feel guilt around leaving network marketing. Do you see where the lack comes into this? You have a lack of respect or acceptance. You fear that people aren't going to accept your new journey. You fear that people are going to be mad at you. You fear that people are going to judge you. All of these negative feelings are simply coming from you being anxious from going live, from you making that next step in your life because that's what you want to do. It's creating this negative, out of alignment feeling for you. So how are you supposed to move forward in your business when you are out of alignment? So guess what? There's no lack in the universe. There is only abundance. So whatever you are focused on is what you're going to manifest. And we have talked about this before. Good feeling means you're on the right track. Bad feeling means, uh-oh, this isn't you. Time to take a look, sister, because something needs to be adjusted. When you focus on abundance, you will receive abundance. When you focus on lack, you will continue to receive lack. Think about that vortex that I talked about in that manifesting training. You have a vortex around you, and this vortex follows you wherever you go, and all it does is shoot out the feelings that you are thinking about, feeling, whatever it may be. It continues to shoot these things out. So if you are coming from a negative space or you are focused on lack, that is what the universe is putting out as like a magnet. So guess what is going to come towards you? More of the bad. By focusing on the good and the abundance that you have in your life, you will attract more. So limiting beliefs are fear. We all have things that we make true about ourselves, but it's not the ultimate truth. And when we begin to question what we believe and what the emotion is behind what we believe, we can see that we are operating from a place of love or fear. So when we question what we believe and we really dig into what emotion is coming from that, you are able to say, okay, am I on the love train or am I on the fear train? Because if it's coming from a place of fear, you need to do the work to get back in alignment. And how do you do that? You ask, what am I doing? Why am I feeling like this? And uncover it. If someone triggers you, 9 times out of 10, closer to 10 out of 10 times, it's something about you. Something is within you that triggered that. It has nothing to do with them. It has nothing to do with them, because when you're in alignment, those triggers don't matter. Those triggers don't matter. So don't be scared when these triggers or fear comes up, because it's like a portal to growth. Being out of alignment is a portal to growth. Each time you look at the things that are uncovered in those moments and you really ask yourself the questions and dig deep to uncover what those things are, you're going to learn from it and you're going to grow from it every single time. But you have to be willing to be accountable and accept your reality and make the changes needed to move forward. We don't blame. We don't put things on other people. You are 100% responsible and accountable for who you are and what your reality is. No one can make you feel a certain way. You are choosing to feel that way. Am I saying that you shouldn't ever feel bad? Absolutely not. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you decide to stay in it and bathe in that self-misery and self-pity and that place of low vibration, you will continue to stay there. You'll continue to put those vibrations out into the universe, and it will continue to be your reality. So it's okay to feel. It's okay to not be okay. Just don't stay there. Say, this is only temporary. And really give yourself grace. If you are in a place where you keep going back to this negative space of I'm not good enough, there is no coach in this world that is going to be able to help you. You have to be willing to do the work and be accountable for how you feel, because no coach can fix that for you. I'm sorry, I love you dearly, but no coach can fix that. That's up to you to fix, for you to uncover, and for you to be accountable. And am I here to support you and help guide you through those struggles? Absolutely. But I'm not here to fix them. Okay? So, from this point on, this point moving forward, we aren't running away from feeling bad. We're not scared of feeling bad. We're not scared of feeling rejection. We're not scared of feeling judged. We're not scared of any of that. We're not scared of it. Instead, we're going to use it as a sign that we need to look within. So if someone judges you, if someone says something that, or doubts you in your business, or says something bad about you, and it triggers, you need to look within and reconnect with your why and say, you know what? That's just not my person. And I'm grateful that person has removed themselves from my life because that made space for the people that I need in my life, that I am meant to connect with. Because with that negative energy, that's taking up space for someone who I am able to support, for someone who needs what I have. You're just creating space. When you eliminate toxicity and the people that just tear you down over and over again, you are creating space for the people that are going to bring joy to your life, for the people that were put on this planet to work with you, to make room for the people who want what you have and are willing to be in your energy and your presence and learn from you and be inspired by your story. And those are the people that we want to work with. We don't want to work with everyone. We don't have space or energy to work with everyone. We want to be able to focus in on the people that are meant to be in our lives and that bring us joy. We don't want to work with everyone. There are plenty of people in this planet to work with. Okay? And you have to be able to refill your cup. You have to be able to walk away if you're frustrated. You have to be willing to say, you know what? I was wrong. And I'm going to take a minute and assess my situation and do something that brings me joy. Give myself a break. Step away from the computer. Accept and appreciate what I have right now. And I know that everything will be okay. I know everything will be okay. And that, my friends, is powerful. And know that your story isn't your past. You have the power to transform anything. It does not matter what happened in your past, what you've done, what mistakes you've made, who you've hurt. None of that shit matters. What matters is what you're doing now and who you are going to be tomorrow. And you are focusing on becoming that better version of yourself every single day. That's what matters. That is the end of this training. I will see you in the next video.